When I hear democracy, I honestly think about when democracy works. So, in that case, like when it works, it's great for everybody. And when it doesn't, like obviously we see the situation of where it's at right now, especially in the United States. So, when democracy works is what I think about. In my imagination, when democracy works, obviously what everybody wishes it to be. It's very representative of the people. Very like utopian like where everybody's like voice can be heard and all that. But as we know, like clearly, especially in the United States, where it's not heading that way, we're all a little scared of it leading to a authoritarian government, but I'm like hoping for it to work, everybody's vote is heard, um, stuff like that. Yeah, so in that case, we met like through voting, like trying to get like, the votes out. Um I think one, we have to start small, so it would be more educational for everybody. And at my school when I was the executive director for Grizzlies Vote Coalition, we did try to start like having a day off for voting, especially during, like presidential elections. So like every 4 years, making sure everybody has a day off, to go out to vote. So getting the vote out, I think, is something that's really important. In that case, educational, obviously, not a lot of people pay attention to what is happening, but education is something that we can do now. It's something that I have been doing for like the past few years. And, a lot of people just don't have time, or they see how bad the situation is and they're just like, well, if it's bad, it can't get any worse. But it absolutely can. So to just educate them like, hey, like I know like you feel small, I know you feel your voice isn't heard, but this is like some of the things that you can do. Like you can actually get in contact with like certain people. And a lot of people don't know that. So just starting off small from there, I think would be a really great step in that direction. Like many like young voters feel like, especially when like the results isn't the way that you wanted it to go. I felt really powerless in that situation because it's like I know me and like so many people worked so hard, especially to get the young adults who are like 18 to 25 who like rarely go out to vote, giving them all the information and all that. But for us to just like, lose the election, that was really devastating. Democracy should mean, freedom. Like, I know that has a lot to do with what you're doing right now, but it definitely gives you like, freedom to express yourself. It's freedom of being unrestricted in what you believe in, whether it's, left leaning or right leaning. It's freedom to believe in whatever you want to believe in. It's freedom to be able to choose what you believe in. I think that's really important.